are not broken. You are simply human. And today, we're going to give your nervous system, your heart, and your mind a break. In the next hour, I'll speak affirmations gently, slowly, and your mind, so your body can absorb them, your breath can slow down, and your thoughts can soften. You don't need to repeat anything out loud. Just listen. Let the words settle in. This is your moment for stillness, for self-compassion, for coming home to yourself. Before we begin with affirmations, let's take a moment to breathe together. You don't have to do anything perfectly. Just allow yourself to settle. Close your eyes if it feels safe. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. Inhale gently and exhale slowly. Inhale peace. Exhale pressure. Inhale softness. Exhale tension. Inhale acceptance. Exhale self-judgment. Just let your breath guide you back to yourself. There's nothing to prove here. There's nowhere to be but here. With each breath, you're reminding your body, I am safe now. Stay here with me. Let's begin. I am safe in this moment. I allow my body to relax. My breath anchors me to now. I do not need to be on high alert. I am not in danger. I give myself a permission to soften. I release the tension I've been holding. I trust that this space is for me. I don't have to earn rest. I don't have to prove my worth. I am already enough, just as I am. My emotions are allowed to exist here. I no longer silence myself to feel safe. I am safe to speak. I am safe to be quiet. I am safe to just breathe. I am not too much for this space. I am not a burden. My nervous system is learning that I can exhale now. My body is allowed to let go. I deserve a life that feels gentle. I deserve to feel safe in my own skin. I belong here. I belong to myself. I am home in this moment. I am not a burden. I am not too much. I am not too sensitive. My emotions are valid. I'm allowed to feel deeply. I don't have to hide my pain to be loved. I don't need to shrink to fit into someone else's comfort. The way I feel matters. My sadness does not make me weak. My tears are welcome here. I honor every part of myself, even the parts that feel messy or loud. I do not have to be easy to be worthy of love. I am lovable even when I'm struggling. I am not too complicated. I am not a problem to fix. I do not apologize for having a heart. I hold space for my own truth. I am healing at my own pace. I offer myself the gentleness I've always needed. It is okay to need time. It is okay to not be okay. I do not rush my feelings to make others comfortable. My emotions do not make me dramatic. My softness is powerful. I trust my feelings. I am learning to stay with my emotions, not run from them. I do not abandon myself when things get hard. I am here for me. I give myself what I wish others had given me. I speak to myself with kindness. I comfort the wounded parts of me with love. I am learning to feel without fear. My body is a safe place for emotions to rise and fall. I ride the waves. I do not drown in them. I let emotions move through me. I am not broken because I feel deeply. I do not suppress my truth to keep others happy. I am allowed to take up emotional space. I do not need to disappear to be accepted. I allow myself to feel without judgment. I release the guilt I carry for being human. I forgive myself for what I needed to survive. I release shame. I replace shame with understanding. I replace criticism with compassion. I honor my story. I am not defined by my hardest days. My light is still here, even when I cannot feel it. I trust that healing is happening, even when it's quiet. I choose to meet myself with love today. I am worthy of care, even when I'm hurting. I am enough just as I am. I don't need to earn my worth. I am not defined by how much I do. I am not my to-do list. My value exists even in stillness. I'm allowed to slow down. I release the need to prove myself. I am not a project to fix. I am a person to love. My existence is valuable, even in quiet moments. I am worthy of respect, even when I make mistakes. I am not here to be perfect. I'm here to be real. I am learning to trust myself. I am learning to see myself with clear eyes. I treat myself with kindness. I do not chase validation. I return to myself. I am proud of how far I've come. I recognize my quiet resilience. I honor my courage to keep going. My efforts matter, even when no one sees them. I trust that I am on the right path. I give myself space to grow without pressure. I do not compare my healing to anyone else's. I celebrate progress, not perfection. I deserve gentleness, not pressure. I'm not too slow. I'm moving at my own pace. I choose peace over performance. I'm not here to meet unrealistic standards. I breathe out pressure. I breathe in calm. My worth is not measured by productivity. I let go of the need to be constantly improving. Sometimes rest is the most powerful thing I can do. I trust my inner voice. I choose calm as my baseline. I invite ease into my life. I release the urge to rush. I find beauty in the quiet. My body and soul crave slowness, and that's okay. I do not hustle for peace. I create peace from within. I am a peaceful presence. I radiate quiet confidence. I do not need to prove anything to be respected. I allow myself to simply be. I am whole now, not someday. My identity is not tied to what I produce. I give myself permission to do less and feel more. My presence is powerful, even when I say nothing. I feel most like myself when I'm calm and connected. I return to myself with each breath. I deserve to live in a body that feels safe. I am gentle with my growth. I am exactly who I need to be right now. I am allowed to rest. Rest is not laziness. It is healing. My body deserves recovery. I don't need to earn and rest. I am worthy of it by existing. I give myself permission to pause. Doing less does not make me less. I am not lazy. I am tired. I listen to the signals of my body. I respect my limits. I am allowed to stop when I need to. I trust that rest is productive too. My nervous system needs gentleness. I don't need to be busy to be valuable. I honor the days I need more stillness. I rest without apology. I do not explain my need for space. I refill myself so I can keep going. Slowness is not failure. I don't rush through life. I experience it. I breathe deeply into stillness. I let my body release tension and hold peace. I deserve rest, even when others are moving. I'm allowed to take breaks, even from things I love. I trust that what's meant for me won't pass me by while I rest. There is no medal for exhaustion. I choose recovery over burnout. I am not behind. I am honoring my pace. I do not force myself to keep going when I need rest. I break cycles of self-neglect. I am not a machine. I am a living, breathing human being. I treat myself with softness. I slow down so I can hear my inner voice. I do not measure my worth in output. I'm not guilty for saying I need time. I create space to breathe, think, and feel. I recharge without guilt. My soul blossoms in quiet. I do not push myself past the edge to feel worthy. I am safe to rest here. I let go of the pressure to always be doing something. I allow my body to receive care. I am not falling behind. I am protecting myself. Slowing down is powerful. Stillness is sacred. I am allowed to rest even when the world keeps spinning. The world does not fall apart when I rest, and neither do I. I rest to remember who I am. I give myself space to be without expectations. My worth is not tied to my exhaustion. I do not glorify burnout. I choose peace, even when it's unfamiliar. I live in a body that deserves safety. My body is not the enemy. I am learning to feel safe in my own skin. My body carries my story with strength. I listen to the signals my body gives me. I treat my body with kindness, not judgment. I release shame from my skin. I thank my body for protecting me. I am not at war with my body anymore. My body is worthy of comfort. I do not punish my body for being tired. I return to my body with compassion. I offer my body softness, not control. I allow my body to rest and recover. My breath connects me to my body. I trust what my body tells me. I'm allowed to feel good in my body. My body is not wrong. It's wise. I live here. I belong here. I am safe here. I forgive myself for not knowing what I didn't know. I release the pressure to be perfect. I am learning and growing, and that's enough. I no longer punish myself for being human. I let go of the weight of regret. I offer myself the same compassion I offer others. I speak to myself gently when I make mistakes. I am not my past. I am my healing. I choose healing over self-blame. I let go of shame. I forgive myself for surviving in the only ways I knew how. My past does not define me. I am allowed to change. I am proud of how far I've come. Every scar carries strength. I make space for healing, not judgment. I accept who I was and love who I'm becoming. I hold my past self with grace. I offer myself peace instead of punishment. I am healing in ways my younger self never imagined. I am worthy of my own love. I am enough, just as I am. I do not need to be better to love myself. My imperfections make me real, not unworthy. I choose to see myself through eyes of love. I accept myself fully, light and shadow. I deserve the love I keep trying to give everyone else. I show up for myself first. I belong to me before I belong to anyone else. I'm not too much. I'm just enough. My self-love is not selfish. I give myself the care I've always needed. I love myself in all forms. I protect what I love. and that includes me. I celebrate who I am becoming. I am my own safe space. I validate my own worth. I am committed to loving myself through it all. I protect my peace without apology. My energy is sacred. I have the right to say no. I do not owe anyone access to me. My boundaries are an act of self-love. I release guilt for protecting myself. I do not shrink to make others comfortable. I am allowed to walk away from what drains me. I create space that feels nourishing. I trust my instincts when something feels off. I do not argue with people who deny my worth. I prioritize rest over approval. I set boundaries to honor my needs, not punish others. My no is full sentence. I am not responsible for managing others' emotions. I conserve my energy for what matters most. I deserve to feel safe, calm, and respected. I am not here to be everything for everyone. I give myself permission to be unavailable when I need to recharge. I am grounded in this moment. Right now I am safe. I notice my breath, my body, my being. I return to what is real. This moment is enough. I am not rushing. I am arriving. I soften into the now. I let go of what I can't control. I trust the unfolding of this moment. I'm grateful for the breath I'm taking. I find beauty in the smallest things. I welcome simplicity. My awareness brings me home. I am here, and that is everything. I am enough in the present moment. I notice the softness around me. I rest in the peace of now. My peace lives in this breath. I breathe gratitude in. I exhale worry out. I am grounded. My feet connect me to the earth. I feel the floor beneath me. I am supported. I do not need to float in chaos. I come back to my body. I come back to now. I am steady, even in discomfort. I am not my thoughts. I am not my fear. I observe, but I do not absorb. I trust that this moment is enough. I am centered in my breath. I return to stillness. The earth holds me with love. I belong here. I am rooted, not stuck. I move slowly and with intention. I breathe in clarity. I exhale confusion. I am a calm presence. Peace lives in my breath. My mind can slow down. I do not believe every thought I think. I invite stillness into my nervous system. My heartbeat finds a gentle rhythm. I am not in danger. I am calm now. My thoughts soften with kindness. My body relaxes into peace. I allow quiet to exist inside me. I rest in the present moment. There is no rush. I am not behind. I move at the pace of peace. I trust the silence. I allow the noise to fade. I deserve peace without guilt. My body knows how to heal. I let it happen without force. I am safe, even in uncertainty. I release the need to control everything. I allow life to unfold without resistance. I adapt to change with grace. I trust what is meant for me will find me. I let go of what no longer serves me. I breathe through transitions. I welcome growth. I do not fear the unknown. I flow with it. I embrace new beginnings. I am not stuck. I am shifting. I trust my journey, even when I don't understand it yet. Change is not chaos, it's movement. I am becoming more myself every day. I surrender with love, not fear. I am not what I lose. I am what I choose. I meet the unknown with curiosity. I find stability inside, not outside. I trust that endings create space for beginnings. I grow through what I go through. I am allowed to be fully myself. I do not filter my truth to please others. I show up as I am, not who I think I should be. My authenticity is my power. I release the pressure to perform. I speak honestly and with heart. I am real, not perfect. I am allowed to change. I embrace all parts of who I am. I do not abandon myself to fit in. I stand in my truth, even when it trembles. My story matters. I do not dim my light to match the room. I am not here to be palatable. I am here to be true. I belong, even when I am different. I trust myself to be real. I live in alignment with who I truly am. I am free to show up fully, gently, honestly. I release what I can't change. I let go of what hurt me. I don't need closure to move forward. My peace is more important than the past. I forgive what no longer deserves space in my heart. I am not the pain I lived through. I am not the mistakes I made. I carry only what heals me now. I no longer give energy to what drained me. I release the weight of resentment. I create space for something new. I am free from old versions of myself. I choose healing over reliving. The past does not control me. I am not who I was. I am who I choose to be. I bless my past and let it go. I walk forward with clarity and strength. I live in the now, not in the memory. I thank the past and step into peace. I close the door gently. I am worthy of real love. I attract relationships that honor my truth. I am allowed to have boundaries in love. The love I seek begins with me. I release the need to chase those who do not see me. I am not too much. I am just with the wrong people. Healthy love does not require self-abandonment. I deserve love that feels safe and calm. I trust love that is slow and steady. I do not beg for love. I receive it freely. I am loved in my quiet moments. My heart is tender and brave. I love without losing myself. I am no longer available for toxic patterns. My love is a gift, not a currency. I am surrounded by people who value my presence. I am safe to open my heart when it feels right. I protect my peace while letting love in. I choose connection that nourishes my soul. I release love that costs me my inner peace. I release the weight of today. My body is ready to rest. I am safe to let go. Sleep welcomes me with softness. I leave my worries for the morning. My breath slows. My heartbeat softens. I am wrapped in calm. Nothing needs my attention right now. It is safe to close my eyes. My mind is allowed to quiet. I trust sleep to restore me. I do not need to fix anything tonight. I welcome dreams of peace. I give my body permission to rest deeply. I sink into the comfort of stillness. I am at home in the silence of night. I allow the darkness to hold me like a blanket. I surrender my stress to the stars. I sleep in peace, and I wake renewed. Better days are coming. I trust the unknown is working in my favor. I do not need all the answers to move forward. Even when I can't see it, hope is here. My future holds gentle things. Life can surprise me in beautiful ways. I allow joy to find me again. I believe in beginnings. I walk toward what feels right, not what feels familiar. I am not stuck. I am unfolding. The light I seek is already inside me. I do not fear the future. I welcome it. I carry hope in my heart like a candle. I release the belief that things must stay hard. I allow myself to imagine a life that feels good. I believe in my own resilience. I take one soft step at a time. Something beautiful is waiting for me. I don't chase hope. I create it inside. My story is still being written. I am grateful for this breath. I notice the small comforts around me. I honor the little things that bring me peace. I find beauty in the ordinary. Each moment is a chance to begin again. I do not wait for everything to be perfect to feel thankful. Gratitude grounds me. I allow myself to feel joy, even on hard days. I hold space for both struggle and gratitude. I am thankful for my growth. I celebrate how far I've come. I find something to appreciate right now. I rest in the goodness of this moment. I trust that there is always something worth noticing. I welcome life with open arms. I return to presence through gratitude. My life is full of small miracles. Even when it's quiet, I am thankful. My heart is open to joy. Gratitude softens my soul. I accept myself fully, even on my worst days. I do not need to feel good to be worthy of love. Hard days do not cancel my value. I offer myself grace, not punishment. My worth does not disappear when I'm struggling. I allow myself to be human. It's okay to not be okay. I can feel messy and still be deserving of peace. I honor my pain without shame. I am learning to hold my heavy emotions with care. I am still worthy, even when I fall apart. I give myself what I need most, love and patience. I show up for myself, even when I feel broken. I'm not defined by my low moments. I let myself be held by compassion. I speak to myself like someone I love. I am strong for continuing, even when it's hard. There is nothing wrong with me for needing more time. I choose kindness over self-criticism. I belong to myself, even in my darkest hour. I give myself a permission to heal slowly. There is no deadline on my growth. I honor the season I'm in. I am not falling behind. I am following my own rhythm. I trust the pace of my path. I allow spaciousness in my healing. I'm not rushed by anyone's timeline, but my own. I release the urge to be constantly improving. I trust who I am becoming. I let life meet me gently. I am soft and strong at the same time. My softness is a strength, not a weakness. I lead with compassion, starting with myself. I let go of the belief that I must always be on. I allow myself to simply exist. I do not chase peace. I return to it. I create inner calm, even when the world is loud. I choose silence when I need it. I welcome moments of stillness into my day. My rest is sacred. My presence is enough. I show up exactly as I am, and that is powerful. I do not need permission to slow down. I listen to my body with love. I treat myself like someone I care for deeply. I respond to my needs with kindness. I do not ignore myself to please others. I stay close to what makes me feel whole. I return again and again to what nourishes me. I choose to protect my energy with intention. Not everyone gets access to me, and that is healthy. I trust my boundaries, even if they're misunderstood. I'm not selfish for honoring my limits. I choose relationships that feel safe, not draining. I am loved without needing to earn it. I allow love to come softly, not forcefully. I am not responsible for carrying what isn't mine. I let go of what I've outgrown. I am becoming more me with each passing day. I soften into trust. I give myself space to rest without guilt. There is no shame in needing rest. My body is wise when it asks me to pause. I do not ignore the whispers of exhaustion. I protect my peace like it's sacred, because it is. I offer myself gentleness without condition. I am allowed to simply be. Even in stillness, I am enough. My quiet moments are valid and valuable. I feel safe in my solitude. I am not alone when I am with myself. I enjoy my own presence. I am my own safe place. I do not need to perform to belong. I no longer twist myself to be accepted. I stand in my truth with softness and strength. I am proud of the boundaries I've built. I no longer feel guilty for putting myself first. I care deeply, but I no longer abandon myself to do so. I give myself everything I used to wait for from others. I am the love I was looking for. I am my own gentle witness. I choose softness over self-judgment. I hold space for my own healing. I breathe deeply and let peace move through me. There is nothing to fix, only more space to feel. I choose ease where I once chose control. I allow my life to be lighter. I trust that I can rest and still move forward. Everything I need is already within me. I trust my body. I trust my timing. I trust myself. I give myself permission to let go of tension. I allow my shoulders to drop. I feel my breath moving gently through me. I am safe to relax. I do not need to brace for impact. Nothing bad is happening in this moment. I breathe into the present. I welcome peace into every part of me. I soften my hands, my jaw, my thoughts. It is okay to rest without a reason. I am not a machine. I am a living being. I am not here to perform. I am here to be. I let go of the urge to fix myself. I am not broken. I am becoming. I release the pressure to be strong all the time. Even my tears are sacred. My heart is allowed to be tender. I welcome gentleness into my healing. I choose to be gentle, not just productive. I create space where I don't need to prove anything. I no longer measure my worth in effort. I am enough, even when I am not trying. I am allowed to feel joy, even when life is messy. I hold joy and sadness in the same hands. I celebrate my ability to feel it all. I allow softness in my voice. I allow ease in my body. I create emotional safety inside myself. My nervous system is learning peace. I am not in the past. I am here now. This moment is all I need to hold. I trust that I am okay right now. I'm learning to feel okay without rushing to the next thing. I no longer chase relief. I create it within me. My breath is my anchor. Stillness is not wasted time. I grow in the silence. Even when I don't feel it, healing is happening. I release the need to feel better right away. I trust that slow healing is real healing. I do not force myself to be okay. I meet myself as I am. My presence is more than enough. I rest without guilt. I love without fear. I choose boundaries over burnout. I protect my energy with intention. I do not explain my limits. They are valid because I feel them. I listen to my body before it has to scream. I am connected to my own wisdom. I choose what feels right, not what looks right to others. I no longer make myself smaller to be accepted. I take up space with love and integrity. I am soft and solid all at once. I am not here to be easy to handle. I am here to be true. I let go of who I was to become who I am. I forgive myself for the times I didn't know better. I let go of identities that no longer fit. I make space for my evolution. I hold space for discomfort without rushing past it. I am growing, even when it feels like standing still. The path is not linear, and that's okay. I embrace the unknown with an open heart. I open myself to new ways of being. I am safe to expand. I invite peace to take up more room in my life. I release what is not mine. I let go of expectations that exhaust me. I am allowed to disappoint others to stay true to myself. I am not responsible for others' reactions to my truth. I do not shrink for comfort. I expand for authenticity. I am held even when I don't feel it. I allow grace to meet me where I am. I treat myself like someone sacred. I am worthy of reverence, not just resilience. I deserve softness even when life is hard. I allow love to flow to me and from me. I don't have to force connection. It finds me naturally. I open myself to receive the good I once blocked. I am no longer in survival mode. I am learning to live. I don't need to keep proving I'm strong. I've already survived so much, and that is enough. I am proud of my quiet courage. I am proud of the days I kept going. I am proud of the moments I chose softness instead of fear. I rest in that pride. I am a living expression of resilience. I'm worthy of good things without having to suffer first. I do not confuse struggle with value. I deserve rest, love, and peace, just as I am. I am already worthy of the life I long for. I honor my healing process. I don't rush it. I respect it. I am patient with myself. I give myself time to grow. I bloom in my own season. I am no longer in competition with anyone. I compare myself only to who I used to be. I celebrate even the smallest progress. I allow myself to rest without guilt. I no longer chase productivity at the cost of peace. I choose peace over perfection. I am learning that ease is allowed. I am worthy of a life that feels kind. I deserve days that don't feel like survival. I trust that I can slow down and still be okay. My value isn't tied to how much I do. I do not have to hustle to be loved. I let go of the belief that I must earn my worth. I was always worthy, even when I didn't believe it. I am no longer punishing myself for my humanity. I am not my past. I am my present power. I deserve a soft place to land. I create that place inside myself. I forgive myself for what I did to survive. I hold my past self with compassion. I do not shame the younger version of me. I thank them for getting me here. I continue forward with love. I move gently toward the life I deserve. I stop apologizing for needing time. I am allowed to go slowly. I do not need to explain my healing to be valid. I no longer ask permission to protect my energy. My needs matter, even when others don't understand. I advocate for my peace. I say no without guilt. I say yes without fear. I release relationships that require me to abandon myself. I am no longer attracted to chaos. Peace is my new normal. I create peace in my environment. I surround myself with what feels nourishing. I spend time with people who support my healing. I choose connection that feels reciprocal. I deserve to be supported, not just needed. I deserve to be loved without having to earn it. My love is valuable, and I give it wisely. I do not settle for less than I deserve. I walk away from what doesn't feel aligned. I trust my inner no. I listen to the way my body responds to people and places. I am allowed to walk away with quiet strength. I do not stay where I feel small. I was not born to live in fear. I welcome ease and expansion. I open to joy without waiting for the other shoe to drop. I am safe enough now to feel joy. I breathe into that safety. I let it settle in my chest. I allow it to stay. I trust that I am okay right now. I am not broken. I am in bloom. I tend to myself with love. I protect the tenderness in me. I am proud of my sensitivity. I no longer view it as weakness. It is my gift. It connects me deeply to others and to life. I do not apologize for caring. I do not hide my softness to survive. I am safe to feel. I am allowed to need support. I receive care without guilt. I allow myself to be held. I open to comfort without pushing it away. I am learning to accept love. I am learning to stay present when I'm loved. I am learning to believe I deserve it. Love does not scare me anymore. I let it arrive gently. I hold it lightly without fear of losing it. I am safe in love now. I release the past versions of love that hurt me. I welcome new stories, new safety, new joy. I allow beauty back into my life. I stop bracing for pain. I allow peace to take root. I welcome it like an old friend. I remember how to feel whole. I remember how to feel free. I am safe in who I am becoming, and I am proud of the person I already am. I allow myself to slow down even more. There is no rush. There is no pressure. Only this moment. Only this breath. I let it all soften. I give myself space to feel safe. I allow the tension to melt from my thoughts. I feel supported by this stillness. I am not what I carry. I am what I choose to keep. I choose lightness now. I choose calm. I choose presence over performance. I do not need to do more. I need to feel more. I rest in my enoughness. I welcome a new way of being, a way rooted in compassion, a way grounded in gentleness. I do not chase healing. I let it rise from within. Peace is not something I find. It is something I remember. I remember now. I remember how it feels to rest, to breathe, to be. I carry this feeling with me. I hold it like a quiet flame, and I remind myself it's okay to come back here at any time. This peace is mine, and it always has been. I am wrapped in softness. I allow the quiet to hold me. I do not need to explain my peace. It is enough that I feel it. I protect this stillness gently. I return to this state as often as I need. I do not owe the world a version of me that is always strong. Softness is strength, too. My heart is not a weakness. It is a guide. I move forward with tenderness and trust. There is nothing urgent in this moment. I am safe to slow down all the way. I am safe to exhale fully. I am safe to feel deeply and still be steady. There is wisdom in the stillness. There is healing in the hush. I no longer push against life. I allow it to unfold. I walk with ease, not effort. I show up with presence, not performance. My soul is quiet now, and that quiet is sacred. I carry softness into the world as my strength. I don't need to return to chaos. I can choose to move differently now. I am learning that peace is a choice, and right now, I choose it fully. With every breath, I choose peace again, and again, and again. I return to myself, again and again. I am my own constant. I no longer run from silence, I rest in it. Stillness is not emptiness. It is space for me to hear my truth. I create moments of quiet so I can listen inward. I value what I feel, even when no one else sees it. I honor what moves inside of me. My inner world matters. I trust my sensitivity. It leads me to what's real. I do not need to harden to survive. I live fully in my softness. I allow life to move through me gently. I trust that I am never behind when I follow what's true. I walk in alignment with my values. I speak truth even when my voice shakes. I do not abandon myself to be liked. I choose authenticity over approval. I am more than what others think of me. I release the need to be understood by everyone. My truth is valid, even if it makes others uncomfortable. I stand in quiet confidence. I no longer seek external permission to be myself. I am free to live from my heart. I let go of roles that no longer fit me. I am not who I was. I am who I am choosing to be. I give myself permission to evolve. I welcome growth without guilt. I'm allowed to want more for myself. I trust the version of me that's emerging. I release fear of judgment. I do not water myself down to be palatable. I am not here to meet anyone's expectations but my own. My journey is sacred. I walk it with intention. I move with clarity and care. I do not rush what is unfolding. I surrender control and trust the process. I breathe through discomfort. I meet uncertainty with curiosity. I hold hope in my hands, even when it feels fragile. Hope lives in me, even in quiet moments. I am not alone. I am supported in ways I can't always see. I trust that I am held by life. I allow invisible support to carry me. I open to unexpected kindness. I believe in the goodness of people. I believe in my own ability to begin again. I let go of what's heavy. I set down what I've carried for too long. I no longer bear the weight of old expectations. I rest in the freedom of release. I make space for new beginnings. I let the light back in. I choose softness again and again. I give myself space to rest, to breathe, to be. Nothing about me is too much. Nothing about me needs to be fixed. I am whole, even as I grow. I am loved, even when I struggle. I am safe, even when I feel fear. I hold both truth and tenderness in the same breath. I show up for myself with devotion. I do not abandon myself anymore. I am my own safe place. I am enough without changing a thing. I do not have to earn love. I am love. I radiate quiet power. I belong here, just as I am. I rest in that knowing, and I let it carry me forward. I give myself permission to exhale. I no longer hold tension in my body without noticing. I allow myself to soften moment by moment. I let my shoulders drop. I release the weight that isn't mine. I unclench my jaw. I allow ease to enter every part of me. I return to my breath. I feel myself sinking into safety. I no longer rush to feel better. I stay with myself as I am. I am not a project to fix. I am a soul to love. I honor the version of me that survived. I honor the version of me that is healing. I honor the version of me that is growing. I love myself through every phase. There is no wrong way to be me. I am allowed to exist without a goal. I am allowed to rest without achievement. I take up space just by being here. My energy is valid, even when it is quiet. I am not invisible. I am deeply present. I do not need noise to prove my worth. Even in silence, I am powerful. Even in stillness, I matter. I offer my heart a permission to soften. I allow myself to feel held. I no longer seek external rescue. I return to myself. I am strong enough to support myself with love. I forgive myself for old coping mechanisms. They helped me survive, and now I release them. I give myself permission to feel safe without them. I breathe deeper now. My chest opens to the present. I am not who I was yesterday. I celebrate who I am today. I am proud of every step I've taken toward peace. I am proud of every time I chose rest over reaction. I am proud of how far I've come, even if no one else sees it. My path is mine alone, and it is beautiful. I am building something sacred inside of me. I am tending to the soft places I used to ignore. I am safe to bloom, even after being buried. Nothing about me is a mistake. I am not too late, too slow, or too sensitive. I am exactly who I need to be in this moment. I trust that everything unfolding is making space for more light. I no longer need to hold everything together. I let the day fall away. I let my breath slow down. I let myself be supported by stillness. And I remind myself, again and again, I am safe. I am enough. I am loved. I am home. I am grateful for this time with myself. I honor the space I created today. I thank my body for showing up. I thank my heart for staying open. I thank my breath for staying with me. I carry this peace forward into whatever comes next. I am grounded in who I am. I am supported even in stillness. I am allowed to return to this feeling anytime I need. Peace is not far. It lives inside me. I close this moment gently, with gratitude. I take this softness with me into the rest of my day. I do not have to rush out of this state. I let it stay. I let it settle into my bones. I am safe to move forward. I am whole, and I am home. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing stillness, even just for a little while. You didn't have to be productive, impressive, or perfect. You just had to be present. And you were. That's enough. Let this be a reminder that you are never too much, never too quiet, never too broken. You are exactly what this moment needed. If this space brought you peace, come back anytime. There's no pressure, just presence. And if you feel called, share this calm with someone else who needs it. You never know who's waiting for permission to rest. Until next time, take care of your softness. You are worthy of the quiet life you crave.